do you want?
Tacos!
When do you need it?
Now!
1, 2, 3, go! Yes! Woo! What's up, guys? Johnny Tacos here with another exciting and informative episode of the Johnny Taco Rock Talk. Today, I have Raising Arizona that are actually in Jersey, which can be confusing if you do not know the Nick Cage movie, which I am showing my age right now because I remember it as a teenager. You know, I got these young people here ready to tell you about their music and a little bit behind the music on a couple of their songs. I am pretty excited about meeting them. I talked to them before the show, and they're a bunch of rowdy people. No, I'm just joking. They're down to earth. They're awesome. I can't believe the talent that all these individuals have, and I'm pretty excited about showing it. And if you go through the whole episode, you know what I will do? I will throw in a song if they don't mind. I'll throw in a song at the end so you get your beaks wet and know how gifted these individuals are, the bandmates, the crazy people. But just to let you know, today it is hot. It is hot in Texas. I don't know if it's hot in anywhere in the world that you are sitting in, but it's hot. So if you're going to a concert, this is like the prime time for awesome events to come up, festivals. Make sure that you stay hydrated. And if you decide to drink the alcoholic beverages, the spirits, as some people say, please do it wise, because alcohol will drain all your water out. You will get dehydrated really quick. Not by any example that the Taco Man has partaketh in too much alcohol in his youth. But if you do have to drink, please drink responsible and chase it with water. If you don't drink and you're out there jamming, getting your faces melted, you don't want to be in an ambulance during half of the concert because you didn't stay hydrated. Also, a lot of places give you free water. You know, there's water spigots. You don't have to spend $20 for a Dollar General water bottle from your favorite vendor. So with that in mind, we have the hottest band in Jersey, which I have never been to Jersey, but I'm pretty excited about learning some Jersey terms. You know, I've seen a lot on Jersey Shore, but I kind of think that is kind of played out, like they overact stuff. So, but here we are. We have Raising Arizona.
And I can't fathom why, and I will wonder why, and I can't fathom why.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Good afternoon here.
Is it afternoon?
Well, it's 11:20 on the East Coast.
It's still considered morning, young lady.
I guess, yeah.
So, oh, I see that. Is that Bring Me the Horizon shirt?
Yes, my latest obsession.
That's my top 10 of the new trend of metal. That's in my top 10.
Yeah,
Like,
I love
kind of like 6 or 7. You know, Fall in Reverse is number 5. So yeah. So, Sarah, tell us about the band. Introduce yourself and what you do for the band, and tell us a little something about it.
My name's Sarah. I am the lead singer, the founder, and I also play keyboard. I started this project, Zach, how many years ago was it with Wisteria?
Well, I joined in 2022, and I think it was a year prior. So I want to say for you guys, it was 2021.
Right. Okay. So I started, my original goal was to make like a all-female rock band in 2021, and we called it Wisteria. And then as we acquired more different members, we found Zach. So there went the all-female band idea. Um,
Yeah, Zach, you had to ruin it, didn't you,
I
with that
know, my
perfect
my
beard right
bad.
there?
I mean, he's incredible, incredible guitarist, and I mean, I was blown away. So obviously had him join, and then we just kind of reformed. I decided to rename it because different people were joining, and I was born in Tucson. My dad's a musician, so I had this like idea. I remember growing up, my family was obsessed with the movie Raising Arizona, and I always thought, oh, that would be such a good band name. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't realize so many people knew the movie. But I guess it works. So we took on that names, and then Zach joined. I'm a music teacher, and I met Nat at my previous job. She's also a music teacher, and we needed a bass player, so she joined. And then Colin joined next, and then Steven joined. Steven's actually Nat's brother. So, fun fact. And slowly, we formed Raising Arizona, and lots of cool things are happening. Um, Brooks Betts from Mayday Parade, we connected with him last summer, and he's been helping us produce and write music and kind of mentor us. So, really cool things are happening. We're starting to, gain and build momentum. So, it's finally, it's been a while, in the making, but good stuff happening.
Well, the best thing is that you kept going. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that get frustrated and just said, "Forget this. I tried, I failed, I walk away." I've seen so many great potentials in bands do that because they get frustrated. It's a long process to actually get your name out there to become a household name. It didn't take Corn 2 days to be out there for millions of people. It actually took going to crappy shows, playing, you know, just playing in bars, festivals, for little to no money. But it takes time. I've seen some bands that really accelerated over the years, and I'm like, wow, they really love the craft. So, um, so with the band coming together, what is the day in the life of practice? What does practice have? Do y'all do the when y'all write the music and the lyrics? Is that all you, Sarah, or do y'all go as a family?
No, it's all me. No, I'm just kidding.
Ah, look at that.
No. So it's Zach writes the bulk of a lot of our songs,
Mhm.
but we kind of all add our own flair to it. And our latest song, "I Would Run," started as like a draft that I had, and then Zach completely, changed the lyrics, reformed it, added different keys in there, and then we brought that to Brooks, and he really kind of made it something too. So I would say it's a collaborative effort. We all kind of put our own input on each song. I don't think there's any song that we've ever released where it's just one person wrote it. They all have, little flares. And it's cool too, if you listen to like the order of our releases, you can really kind of hear the change in the way that we're writing music and how it's forming. I think it's just getting better every single time we put something out. But it's cool to see that shape, and Zach has so many amazing things going on in his brain when he's writing, and so it's a long process. But I think Brooks has kind of helped us streamline it, and so there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scene to kind of make one song perfect. But we're constantly learning. We're constantly writing, constantly learning, and it's a lot, but it's fun.
And I can see like the changes between Fathom and then your new release and how it changed. And there was like it wasn't a bad, it's not a bad change. It's pretty awesome. I just show that you are growing in maturity into your music. And with those two songs, did y'all just take time making the song so y'all can put it out as a single instead of trying to condense all the songs into an LP?
Yeah, so with Fathom, That was there was actually three songs, Chances, Fathom, and oh man, what was the other one?
Is it Valentina?
Valentina. Those three songs we had in the woodworks, and a lot of previous members helped write that one as well. And that was actually done with a different producer. His name is Bobby Torres. He's phenomenal, and he did that actually in his basement. He did all the recording uh, in his music studio at home, and he also does. He has a YouTube channel and stuff. So he kind of did that not for free. We kind of traded. So he said, okay, if I can have you guys on our show and show the process of writing music, I will master and, record this for you. So he kind of did those three. And then the latest one was over the course of, I would say, 6 to 7 months working with Brooks at his home studio. So I think a lot of the different sounds too are just from different producers that we've worked with, and also kind of honing into the sound that we want to get. I think we're starting to lean more towards, I don't want to say harder, but more like Evanescence and maybe some Bring Me the Horizon elements, kind of getting away from the poppy sound and more into, I don't want to say darker, but more sophisticated, maybe. Uh, so I think it helps now that we know our sound. We have a good lineup here in our band too, and we do have lots of great producers that we've worked with over the years that have kind of heard the sound that we should be going towards. So I don't know if that answers your question. That was a lot of information, but
Yeah. Well, uh, a lot of information is better than no information. And we'll just be staring at each other for an hour, just be
yeah,
weird. Let's just be weird, why don't we? So,
we're really weird. So
hey, it's okay. We'll get along real well. We're family now, so.
yeah.
Um, so Brooks is out of Jersey?
Uh, he's his band is technically based in Florida. But we connected through him connected with him through social media.
Oh, okay. Because I was saying I thought he was like the southern states. I
Yeah,
didn't know he
Mayday
was.
Parade is based in Florida, but we connected with him, and his studio is more on the East Coast. So, but he's been really, really instrumental in everything that we've done. Just super accommodating and so helpful and eager to just help us. And it's really cool to have somebody who believes in our sound and is so willing to put in the time to help us, because I think that's what every band kind of strives to, just have someone to support and believe in the sound and kind of what they're going for. And we're really fortunate that we found that, with Brooks and with each other, because it's hard. It's hard to keep pushing, like you said before.
Yeah,
So we're fortunate that we're now at that spot, and it feels like all the years and the hard work and the rotating members and all of that has finally, I feel like we're now seeing the benefits of all the hard work that we've put in.
yeah. Now that you have a sound foundation and you have somebody to mentor you, because it's always good to have a mentor, someone that's been in the business for years, knows the ins and outs. With that foundation and that mentoring, do you believe that Raising Arizona can go up to that next level? Maybe go on a multi state tour coming up, or what do you think about the future of Raising Arizona?
I hope, we get to that moment, and I think we will, because if I was to ask myself, 5 years ago, or tell myself 5 years ago, like, if you keep working, you're going to end up collaborating with, so many great musicians and playing these big venues. I don't think I would have believed it, but here we are. We've played the Stone Pony, which I don't know if you're familiar with the Jersey scene, but that's a pretty legendary spot. Bruce Springsteen, kind of like, that's his hub, his home base. And we were actually playing Starland Ballroom June 6th, which is an amazing venue. Foo Fighters just did a pop-up show there. So I think it's starting to happen, and I do foresee planning kind of a tri-state tour next year in the summer. Um, so I do think I think it's happening, and it's cool to have so many people believe in us, and we have a lot of people that reach out to our social media, which is great. Like yourself, just asking, to interview, to collaborate, and it's a great feeling to know that our music's being heard and it's moving people because that's the whole point, creating music, creating art.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. The rest of the band has been quiet. I'm gonna ask.
I don't want to talk a lot, so guys, just just enter.
It's okay. What I'll do is let's ice break, shall
Okay.
we? Let's ice break, and we'll go counterclockwise that I see on my screen. We'll start with Nat. How you doing, Nat?
Good.
All
Hanging
right.
in.
Are you Jersey born and bred?
Technically, I was born in New York, in Staten Island.
Oh, okay.
Um, but my parents lived in New Jersey, so they became home to New Jersey. So I've only ever really lived in New Jersey, but was born in New York, technically.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. And what do you do for the band?
So I'm the bass guitar player.
Ah, the rhythm section.
He does way
Mhm.
more than just that. Don't sell yourself short.
I'm not. I do help Sarah a lot. I'm like her second in command with like all the behind the scenes stuff, like reaching out to venues, working on social media, ticket sales, things like that. I'm also working on putting together our website. We just literally just bought the domain name so that we can start creating a website so we have more like people coming to that space and more outreach to it. So that's an ongoing process. I'm doing some research.
So, so you're the rhythm, you're the heartbeat along with the drums. Who are some of your favorite bass players that kind of got you into what you're doing now? Have you always wanted to be a bass, or did you want to play the guitar?
That's a great question. I actually started out on guitar in like middle school, and never really thought about bass until Sarah had came to me. Like I met her at work, and she said to me that her band needed a bass player, and I said, "Well, I do play guitar." And she's like, "Do you want to audition? Try it, see what you think." So I borrowed a bass and gave it a shot, and they were like, "This is great. If you're interested, yes, we want you." So I was like, "Cool, I will go out and buy my own bass." And that's kind of how I switched over. But in terms of influences like that, Mark Hoppus has been a big one from Blink 182 for me.
Yeah.
Um, Paul Thomas in Good Charlotte. I was very much like pop punk emo scene was like growing up for me. That's the music I listened to a lot. Um, just a lot of Mayday Parade, All Time Low, things like that. Fallout Boy, so like Pete Wentz, a lot of
So,
that.
so you like the kind of the pop punky kind of you can shake your head to just kind of
Yeah, stuff
enjoy
that you
it.
can, like, really move to, and like it hits you hard. I love that stuff.
My question is because this is a time honored question about a bass player. Do you use a pick or do you slap the bass?
I do use a pick.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I feel
You're
like
one
this
of them.
is
Okay.
too.
I
I
see.
am.
I see.
There is a divide. I do know there's a divide.
Yeah. Just a small divide. But I mess with bass players all the time. Do you slap or do you pick? And they go, I pick. Okay, fine. I'll let you in. No, just joking with you, Nat. Uh, so yeah, those are great performers. I've haven't really heard anybody mention Good Charlotte in forever. They were a band that had a really strong following in the early 2000s, and I don't even think are they still around because I haven't heard anything about them.
Yeah, they actually released a new album, Motel du Cap, more recently, and they're actually touring it like very soon. So they actually are still pretty active.
So the brothers are still together?
Yeah, still
Oh,
doing
okay.
it.
Cool. Cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. Man, I learn stuff new every day. You know, it's awesome. It is awesome. But thank you, Nat. Let's go to Colin. Hey, I'm Colin.
Hey, it's me. What's up, boss?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Are you going to call in sick today?
What? Nope, I ain't calling sick.
Okay.
I left me
All
a flaw, actually.
right. So tell us what you do for the band and who
So,
are some of the people that you have looked up to in music?
okay. Well, I'm the drummer for the band. I'll get that out of the way. So I'm the caveman behind the stage that likes to bang the sticks a lot. Sorry, not bang the sticks, just bang the drums a lot. I only bang the sticks to look cool. But in terms of influences, really, there's a lot. I mean, my journey as a drummer was I did a lot of jazz drumming, and I actually graduated from jazz studies in Indiana University. So a lot of people I've looked up to were primarily in that scene. Big fan of my man Elvin Jones. I love Art Blakey. I love Philly Joe Jones. Any of the famous jazz drummers. But outside of jazz, I got to go Neil Peart from Rush.
Hmm.
Uh, my favorite band of all time. Going to see them again this year. Super excited for that. But yeah, that's my main goal as a drummer too. Is I guess not to be loud and show offy as much as it is to provide groove. I'm always needing to get people to move and dance in some way, shape, or form. Like that's ultimately what I'm here to do, and I hope I do it well.
And with that being a lover of jazz drumming, was it a little hard to move to more of a rock kind of groove?
I would say it was easier, because for me, anyways, rock is so much more cemented in terms of the ideas you are presented or written, whereas with jazz, you gotta improvise. You gotta just come up in that little noggin of yours what you're gonna do next, and sometimes that's way harder than just having a part that's already good, already there. So I would say it's easier in a lot of ways, but I know it's not easy for everyone. It can be difficult.
Yeah, but it's easy for Colin. You know, he's trying to be nonchalant, you know. It's easy. So, do you consider yourself a soft hand or heavy on the drums?
Depending on what the music needs. So I can be soft hand if I need to, and I can be heavy hand if I need to. It really is just I feel whatever the song needs.
Because you know, sometimes when you hear a drummer play, it
Hmm.
sounds like he's really mad at the drums, like the drums owe him money. You know,
Yeah.
I have a friend that has to change his oh man, I can't remember. He breaks his sticks all the time, but he changes the heads frequently because after a show, it looks like somebody just shot a bunch of BBs at it. And but he's one of those he's in a punk band, like heavy punk band. So
That'll do.
it's pretty cool to meet like different types of musicians and how they play. You know, it's just what's get comfortable for you and how you feel. So, and plus, you know, I try to do drums before, but you know, my eyes and my hands they want to do other things. So, I'm thinking I'm playing the drums, but I'm actually scaring people. So, it's always fun.
Don't worry, I scare people too.
Sometimes.
It's the beard, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I usually go stash, but I've been lazy today.
That could
Like
be a new stage name, Stash.
like
Dash.
Tom Selleck stash. You know,
Literally a
you
Tom
can't,
Selleck. That's what
but
I do.
you can't compete with the stash with Tom Selleck stash. That right there has its own trademark. Has its own what monthly holiday. The Selleck
Yeah.
stash. Yeah. But hey, Colin, thank you, man.
Oh,
Are you there?
oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
No, thank you. No, thank
Oh, I
you.
said thank you. Yeah.
Hey, Steven, we didn't forget about you.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. So tell us what you do for the band and who are some of your favorites?
I'm the rhythm guitar player for the band.
Uh-huh.
Some I grew up with Nat as a sister, obviously, so our influences are going to be very similar. So also pop punk, punk rock scene was what I grew up on. So Bowling for Soup, All American Rejects, a little bit of Simple Plan, All Time Low, Mayday Parade, a little bit of like artist versus poet in there. Some of Rocket to the Moon. Trying to think, a little bit more harder too, though. Also like what is it called? I'm drawing a blank on the name. Like Audio Slave, similar to more like the not as poppy, like a little more heavy as well, without going too like screamo. I would say would be more of my influences.
Yeah. And it's funny that you mentioned Bowling for Soup. You know, Jared comes through this area all the time. He
Oh,
has
really?
his own, yeah, he has Bowling for Soup, which I think he's playing with All American Rejects. I think they're going to go on tour here soon. But he also has a Red Dirt Country solo project too, which is a little weird. You're over there thinking uh, this guy that plays pop punk, and then he goes and plays like serious Red Dirt Country, and it's just it blows your mind when you see him on both stages. It's pretty cool.
I gotta check
But
that out.
okay, so Nat's the youngest, right?
No, Colin.
Oh,
You
no,
mean
I was
out
talking
of the
about, yeah, I was talking
siblings?
about
No, I'm
y'all.
the youngest. I'm the youngest.
Okay,
I thought you meant out of the band for a second. I was like, no,
you
it's
gotta stay
Colin.
with me, Steven. Stay with me.
What do
Stay
you got
with me.
against him, man? Come on.
I'm just being honest.
It was the beard. You know, I thought you were older.
No, without the beard, I look 17, so that's why I keep it.
You
Oh, okay.
do. You do.
Well, Nat
Yeah.
has the baby face, so I can assume that you have a baby face.
No,
There you
exactly.
go. And if I shave this off here, people are thinking, do you need your diaper changed?
No, I can relate to that, man.
And you won't believe I'll be 50 in November. So
Really? No, I
yeah,
wouldn't have told. Couldn't have told, man.
it's the island genes. You know, my grandfather was from Guam, so it's it's a little bit. I'm a quarter Guamanian,
Oh, cool.
not too shabby, like
Yeah,
the Adam Sandler song, "Quarter Jew, not too shabby." I don't know if y'all know that song. I'm showing my age. Okay. So, being a rhythm guitarist, have you, is that what your dream was, be a rhythm, or do you like playing lead as well? I know Zachary's the lead man. I can already, tell because he looks like it. He looks like he gets
Um,
all the fans, He goes, "Leave me alone" backstage.
yeah, it's what it is. You got to beat him with a stick sometimes. It's just not good at this point.
Lead man
Yeah.
No, though I think just I do enjoy playing more lead parts at the same time, but also I know rhythm is like you said the backbone basically, and without a good rhythm section, the song really falls apart. So I do just enjoy being able to contribute in any way I can, and I know Zach is just very talented as a lead guitarist, so I'm not gonna step on his toes too much. I know he's got that under control, so I'll just try to compliment him as best as I can.
You know what? I'm thinking Battle of the Guitarist. I think y'all should do like a solo project, like not a solo project, but like during, like in between the song, y'all do like a fun duel. I think
That'd be
that would
cool.
be
Yeah,
pretty cool.
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
See, I'm giving y'all gold, dude, for free, for free, man, for free. I've never done anything for
Credit
free.
you.
Yes, credit the Taco Man cometh. The Taco Man cometh, just like the Oz Man, the Taco Man. God rest his soul. But anyways, thank you, Stephen, for letting us know all about the cool stuff about being, that rhythm, the Rhythm Nation.
Yeah, no problem.
That's a little Rhythm Nation song. But anyways, I'm trying. I'm trying. He's like a brick wall. He can't really laugh much, man. I'm trying to get you to laugh, man. Come on. There you go. There's those pearly whites. That's what we were looking for. That was what the ladies like. The pearls. There you go. The pearls. Show it. All right. And last but not least, we have Zach Not Zach Wild, but coming close. We have
Yeah.
Zachary. What's
I,
up, Zachary? Why are you so far away from the camera? Are you trying to show off some stuff there?
yeah, just trying to, keep everything right over here, not show off or anything. Not that I have anything to show off, but uh now it's cool. I'm the lead guitarist. I do additional vocals for the band. Um some influences for me early on was, like you mentioned, Zach Wild, funny enough. Um Eddie Van Halen was a big influence on me, especially with learning a lot of leads and stuff like that. And as the years went on, pop punk as well, and emo. So, and weirdly new metal. So I was a huge fan of Limp Bizkit growing up, which was awesome. And I was a big fan of Avenged Sevenfold, Three Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin. And then getting out of high school, I discovered a lot of more post-hardcore bands and a lot of cooler bands like Dance Gavin Dance, Periphery for more gent stuff. Unlike the band, I love screamo stuff. I love doing unclean vocals. It's to me, it's so awesome to be able to do that. And then falling in love with now, like Bad Omens, Bring Me the Horizon, Sleep Token, Dayseeker. Like those bands are in my rotation, and I think just listening to them and the story and being honest and vulnerable um, has helped me as a songwriter. Um, Being more honest and being more present with words that I use to write, and especially with chord progressions and trying to come up with cool riffage.
That's funny that you were mentioning those bands. I went and got their albums because I'm a big vinyl collector, and Sleep Token, I have all their albums before. I really love the style. I don't know if anybody else likes Sleep Token in your band, but to me it was kind of a mixture between like because it has some jazz to it, has some blues, it has metal, it's like a gumbo,
Yeah,
for all my Louisiana fans, it's like a big gumbo. But if you listen to the music, it's heartbreaking. It's
yeah,
really heartbreaking. It's about a guy that's lonely, and we all been through that part where we felt that loneliness, and sometimes music helps you. You want to, if you're feeling that way, you want to kind of think that you're not alone, that there's somebody else, and then they write that perfect music, just like Fathom. That feel where you actually put in your heart and soul into that song. I know. To me, it feels like it's personal. Was it personal, Sarah?
Yeah, I actually, and she knows it. I wrote it about my mom. Um, and my mom and I have always kind of had a distant relationship, I want to say, because she raised me up until I was about 8 years old, and then I came to Jersey to live with my dad and my stepmom. And so there's always been that hurt there, and I've tried to talk to her, and it's hard, to open up about that stuff, and I after talking with friends and my band here is just these guys are like family to me. I said, well, maybe if I just write what I'm feeling and I put some chord progressions under it and I bring it to Zach, maybe she'll listen. And it's crazy because the day we released it on Valentine's Day last year, and she called me like immediately, and we had a heart to heart, and she wasn't mad. She understood, and she listened for the first time because of that song. And I'm very open with it, and we talk about it now and stuff like that. And there's more to the story, but that was really healing for me, being able to record that. And I was scared for a long time. We sat on it. We had it for like, I would say almost a year we had it. And finally I just like, okay, let's release it. Um, and I'm very glad that we did because it was pretty therapeutic, that whole process. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And now you feel that that song kind of took that weight off of your shoulder,
Yeah.
because that's what music does. When you write a song, you're doing it from the heart. You can easily tell when a band, man, I'm using my hands too much. Uh,
That's very New Jersey of you.
yeah.
Oh,
So
you're good. You're in
Very
a safe
Italian.
place for that.
m- my wife says, you know, you're pretty flamboyant with your hands. And I'm like, sorry, just put them down. I'll sit on them. But uh, with that, it kind of took a lot of weight off of you. Um, what
Yeah.
you should never do is hesitate. If you have a song that you want to write, you should never hesitate doing it, because you know it's therapeutic for you, but there's millions of people out in the world that need to hear that song too. So don't be selfish with your music, young lady.
I appreciate that. And and I have to remind myself, like, there could be someone out there that is feeling the same way, that is able to connect and feel like I'm not alone, you know? And I think being a music teacher, especially teaching so many children and helping them on that journey to find music, to create music, it it became more apparent to me, like, I need to release this song. Because maybe there is someone out there that is struggling to release a song, or maybe they're just struggling and they want to connect, you know. So it's definitely therapeutic for me, and I like to think our listeners as well can connect to it. And you know, and whoever you're writing the song for, they might listen, and that's like how I felt. Like, we were able to talk about things, and that wouldn't have happened if I didn't release the song. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And you said you want to do more like Evanescence. You know, she writes music about her life. On the Open Door, there was "Call Me When You're Sober." That was a song when she was dating Sean from Seether. That song was about him and his tremendous alcohol problem.
Yeah.
So, and there were songs before that that kind of hit hard because it was so personal. You
Yeah.
know, she grew up in in, in the church. You know, her father, I think her father was a preacher or a reverend. I don't know what denomination he was in, but she got a lot of her musical talents from that, and then she was able to have that goth aspect to it, that kind of that darkened kind of thing when she did that song "Bring Me Back to Life" with Paul from 12 Stones. That was the first song that came big. So, and if you actually listen to it, it's there's verses from the Bible
Oh,
through
wow.
through there. So
That's
uh
cool. I didn't
if
know that.
yeah, and it's pretty cool. You know, some where you can get your inspiration from, and to write a really, and that song hit hard, you know, especially when the not so good Daredevil movie came out with Ben Affleck. Was not the best Daredevil, if you have to. And then he
Yeah, I
messed up
remember
Batman for
that.
me. And then he messed up Batman for me. So, Ben, just stick with Jay and Silent Bob. And do your mall rats. So, but yeah, we're getting close to the end of the show. You know, I'm really honored to have such a talented group here on the show today. Y'all been one of the funnest ones and so far in this month. I'm not saying everybody else wasn't fun. You know, I connect with everybody. I'm like AT&T. I'll connect you. So, um, but yeah, man. Do y'all have any upcoming tours or upcoming concerts that y'all want to promote?
Yeah. So if we have any listeners on the East Coast, we're playing Starland Ballroom June 6th. We are so excited. And that's also going to be the first time we perform I Would Run live. So it's going to be such a important, show for us. And that's our only big show at the moment, because we are currently working with Brooks on another song.
Ooh, you got to let Johnny know. You got to let the taco
I will
man know.
let Mr. Johnny Tacos know when that song is ready.
All right.
But yeah, and then, hopefully after that, I do have some venues that I'm going to reach out to. Actually, Colin's girlfriend, Becca, she's amazing. She's been helping me behind the scenes. Every day she sends the band these awesome venues that are looking for applications. And so I'm going to sit down and kind of map out at least 2 shows a month after we play Starland, and start branching out. I would like to play, Connecticut. We did get a show offer in Virginia. And so eventually, I think this time next year we'll be set to do a tour, or we'll just hit up, East Coast and other states that kind of go outside of the East Coast too. So
Well, maybe one day you'll come up to Texas and, we can meet and have some tacos, and I can see y'all perform live. That'd be awesome to see
I
y'all
love
roll
that.
through here.
I
And
like tacos, so yeah, that'd be cool.
I
and tech
know.
oh yeah. And Texas has a huge music scene in Dallas, and you have Austin, you have San Antonio, you have Houston. So you have a lot of those big areas that you can do a little tour in there. Um, but yeah, let me know. Let me know if y'all go through Texas. I can give you some contacts with a couple of venues there, and maybe y'all can open up for cold when they come through again. They come through here every year, so
That'd be
Cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I've only ever been to Texas for a layover because I still have family in Tucson, in Arizona, and I still try to go out there a lot to visit. And so maybe we could do. I know Texas is huge, and so it's not really that close to Arizona, where I'm thinking of. But it would be cool to hit up, the whole southern region. And I had to think about that for a minute. The whole southern region.
just remember, Texas does not say to themselves they're from the South. We're just Texas.
Arizona's the same way. Like if
Yeah.
you say that, they laugh. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, we're as crazy about that as the against the Oklahoma Sooners that you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for being on the show, and I wish y'all the best. It's an awesome field to have music put out there that you written together and that you put your heart and soul out to it. But just a little advice from the Taco Man, because I am old and Yoda. I heard a dog bark.
Yep, that's me. Sorry.
Oh, you barked?
My dog's in the other room, and
Oh,
he's like this big, but he's so loud.
yeah. I have five. I have a Chihuahua, a Pug, two Corgis, and a Yorkie,
Yeah.
and they are running around. It's like they're barking around. It's like, please do not be on the recording. But
Yep.
they
Yep.
always want to be on the record.
He's
But
adopted, so he's loud.
well, it is awesome to meet y'all. I can't wait to hear more music. And I want to play I Would Run for y'all at the end. Can I put that on? Do y'all
Yeah.
mind?
Absolutely, yeah.
All
Go
right.
ahead. Thank
So everybody that please hold tight. We're going to play I Would Run by Raising Arizona out of Jersey. So here it is. All right. Hey, thank y'all guys again. And here we go.
Storms will come tonight, you see the catastrophe, and you bring out the worst in me. Days and days I try
like this episode and you want to hear more, please like and subscribe to get the latest and the greatest from the Johnny Taco Show.